The Italian GP, held at the legendary Monza circuit, is a race that embodies the spirit of Formula One. It features passionate fans, a sea of tifosi, clad in Ferrari red high-speed action, and a sense of history that few other races can match. While it may not always provide the most overtaking opportunities, it remains a beloved fixture on the Formula One calendar. However, as with any historic event, it is not immune to its share of challenges. And during the recent Italian GP, one particular issue was brought into the spotlight by none other than George Russell. The most glaring problem was Turn 1, also known as Retfilo. This turn presented a persistent challenge for both the track owners and the drivers during the race. George Russell, the talented young driver, was quick to draw attention this issue after being involved in an incident at the first chicane. He advocated for alterations to Retfilo to prevent incidents like the one that resulted in him receiving a 5-second penalty during the race. The incident occurred when Russell, on brand new hard tires after a pit stop, found himself alongside the Alpine of Esteban Ocon at the entry to the first corner. Russell took a risky move to retain his position, cutting across the chicane, which led to the penalty. He said, "I knew there had to be a maximized out lap. I came out of the pits next to Ocon, and I knew if I fell behind him, my chance to undercut the guys ahead would disappear. I went in very hot into turn 1 knowing there was a bit of a risk to miss the corner, and that's what happened." Russell's explanation behind this move was clear. He knew that falling behind Ocon would have jeopardized his chance to undercut the cars ahead. Given the nature of the Monza track and the formation of DRS, drag reduction system, trains. Despite the penalty, Russell managed to establish a considerable lead over Ocon within just a couple of laps, effectively nullifying the penalty he had incurred. The heart of the issue lies in the runoff area at Retfilo, which provides drivers with a risk-free escape route through the inside of the left-hand section of the chicane. While this runoff area serves a legitimate safety purpose, it can be easily abused, as witnessed during the Italian GP. Several drivers used this runoff area to their advantage, attempting late braking maneuvers without fear of the consequences, knowing that they had a fail-safe route through the corner. George Russell has suggested that changes should be considered for the Monza circuit to reduce the extensive runoff areas at critical points. Such changes could discourage drivers from cutting corners and provide a more level playing field. However, finding a solution isn't straightforward. Converting the runoff at Retfilo into a gravel trap, for example, could create new problems, including the risk of cars getting pushed into it during side-by-side racing. Changing it into grass could lead to cars spinning and rejoining the track in an uncontrolled manner, potentially causing major accidents. One potential solution to address the persistent issues with track limits at Monza is the implementation of sausage curves. Sausage curbs have become a common feature in motorsport as a response to the growing challenge of track limits. This issue arose as many circuits had to replace grass or gravel runoff areas with tarmac to meet modern safety standards. However, while sausage curbs were intended to discourage drivers from exceeding track limits, they have inadvertently created new problems, turning into launch pads for vehicles. Sausage curves, despite their intended purpose, have often become a cause of concern on racetracks. An incident in 2022 involving an Aston Martin GT car flipping at Variant de la Rosa exemplified the inherent dangers associated with these curves. Such a catastrophic crash should not be tolerated in any motorsport class and could have been prevented with the removal of these sausage curves. The issue with sausage curves is particularly pronounced in corners like the Variant de la Rosa, similar to the problem observed at Turn 1, Retfilo, in Monza. Both of these corners are located on the inside of chicanes, where cars frequently run off the track during racing battles. For instance, in the Formula Regional European Championship in the previous year, a collision occurred between drivers Baganovic and Vidales at the same Variant de la Rosa corner. Vidales attempted to utilize the runoff area while battling for the lead, but the presence of a sausage curb lifted his car's front wheels off the ground. This caused him to collide with his teammate, ending their race prematurely. However, the challenges faced by Monza extend beyond the track itself. Stefano Domenico, Formula One's chief executive, acknowledged during the recent Italian GP that Monza must offer more to fans if it intends to secure its place on the Formula One calendar beyond the 2025 season. He explained, "There must be great attention to offering a service that must be adequate for the price the fans pay." Stefano Domenicali emphasized the need for concrete changes to meet the expectations of fans and to compete with the improving services provided by other circuits worldwide. He highlighted the importance of offering a comprehensive experience to racegoers, which includes the quality of services and amenities. To address these issues, significant investment is underway at Monza. A first phase of work, amounting to $32 million, will be carried out over the winter. This phase includes resurfacing the track in preparation for the 75th edition of the Italian GP and widening access tunnels to enhance safety by separating spectators and vehicles. A substantial portion of this investment, approximately $20 million, is earmarked for addressing the problems associated with sausage curbs that have posed significant challenges in recent years. It is a testament to the urgency of resolving the issue and ensuring the safety of both drivers and spectators. Beyond these physical changes to the track, Liberty Media's ongoing efforts to enhance the fan experience at Formula One circuits are pivotal. The aim is to provide a complete and enjoyable experience for fans, aligning with the global trend of raising the bar for racegoer satisfaction. While substantial financial investments can greatly benefit a circuit like Monza, it is crucial that these investments yield substantial returns. The organizers understand that Formula One plays a pivotal role in generating revenue, and without the presence of Formula One events, the potential return on investments, estimated at around $75 million, would be in jeopardy. Recognizing the stakes at hand, Monza is currently in negotiations to secure a new deal that would extend its partnership with Formula One beyond the current agreement, which runs until 2025. Angelo Sticchi Damiani, the president of the Italian Automobile Club, emphasized the need for improvements as part of the deal. He said, "We've had meetings these days to try and get talks going. It is expected that these improvements will take place during the winter of 2023 and the spring of 2024. Failure to carry out these upgrades would risk the continuation of the Italian GP at Monza." It is important to note that the emphasis on improvements goes beyond aesthetics and fan experience. Safety remains paramount in motorsport, and every effort must be made to ensure that racing at Monza is as safe as possible. The investment in track upgrades, including addressing the concerns related to sausage curves, aims to create an environment where thrilling racing can coexist with safety. In conclusion, the challenges faced by Monza are symbolic of the evolving landscape of Formula One. These circuits have a storied history and continue to offer incredible racing experiences. However, they must adapt to meet the expectations of modern motorsport fans while maintaining the highest standards of safety. If Monza can successfully provide both a captivating off-track experience and ensure the safety of all involved, it undoubtedly deserves to maintain its cherished place on the Formula One calendar. The future of these iconic circuits rests on their ability to evolve while preserving their rich heritage. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and share your opinions in the comments section below.